Hello, my friends. So, I'm going to make a series of videos offering advice on your first psychedelic experience. Seeing as I get asked this all the time, I figured why not make a couple videos about it. This one in particular is going to be about DMT because it's my most asked about. I'll get into LSD and psilocybin a little bit later. Now, there is something I do want to kind of talk about first. Um, I always get this situation. I have never used a psychedelic. I only smoke weed, but I have DMT. How do I prepare myself? Very carefully is what I want to say. Now, I understand the struggle if you can't find psychedelics and DMT has just crossed your path, but I always suggest starting with a smaller psychedelic because DMT is absolutely fast. It's insanely intense. Um, my first psychedelic being LSD was fucking nuts, and I couldn't have imagined it being DMT. Smoking DMT for your first psychedelic is like playing a video game where you skip the tutorial and gameplay and go straight to the boss. It's going to be very intense, especially if you're not comfortable with an altered state of consciousness. So, in my own opinion, always start with a smaller psychedelic if you can. Now, and like I said, I understand the struggle, and if it's there, it's there. And if you want to do it, every man his own. Just take it very carefully. But say you have had many mushroom and LSD trips and you have finally found DMT, how do you prepare yourself? Now, before I start talking about my techniques, if you guys have any of your own personal tips or tricks that I don't cover in this video, please throw it in the comments of this video to help out a psychonaut or two. But what I like to personally do is I'll walk you through my whole ritual. First, I'll clean my entire space. So I usually do it right here in my living room. So I'll clean up everything. I don't like to feel clustered or dirty when I smoke DMT. So clean. I like to meditate and think of my intention for however long. You always want to have an intention when you smoke DMT, even if it's just something as simple as please show me the way. What do I need to be doing? Where should I be going? Any intention you have, always have it. You always want to keep that in your mind. Now, a lot of the time, too, I get people who are just so caught up in the fear or the nervousness. They don't know how to get past it. And meditation is great for that, just releasing those thoughts from you. Even if you have to meditate for an hour with the DMT pipe in front of you, and once you come out of it, you smoke it. That's a great technique to do. Just be one with yourself and just try as hardly to get past it. Now, there's also tools to help bring positivity to you. Crystals. I love to surround myself with crystals. I'll put them in my pockets. If I'm laying on my couch, I'll put them above my head or below my feet, or I'll surround myself with them. Research different crystals, whatever, floats your boat. I also like to smudge the area. This is white sage, as you saw in my DMT video. I light it and burn it around. I like to do the corners of my house too. That's falling apart. And sorry. Yeah, this is beautiful. I love the smell of sage. It's a very spiritual herb. Definitely something to look into. It can be found like gem shops or anything. So yeah. What else? What else can we get into? Now, another thing I want to cover. A lot of you guys ask me what DMT should look like. Now, there's different. It just depends on the extraction method. DMT should be like a crystal. It almost looks like a powder. Very, very tiny crystals. The DMT I get is kind of a whitish yellow tint. Now, white being more pure and yellow and beige being DMT with just like alkaloids left over from extraction. Now, this experience is catered to you. Anything that makes you feel comfortable or happy, you want to surround yourself with. For example, I have a viewer that likes to smoke DMT while he holds his baby blanket. Just different things like that. Maybe some people like their pets around or their friends or anything. You always want to do it in a very comfortable environment. Now, the key to now a lot of you guys too come back and say, I tried smoking DMT and I just didn't break through. You know, I saw colors and stuff, but that was it. Now the thing is the hit. You have to really hold it in as long as you can, and I'm talking fucking milk the shit out of that pipe and hold that in. I know DMT can be really like, there's really no way to describe the taste. It could be very sour or very like very burny in your lungs, but you really, really, really want to hold it through and commit to the experience. You really want to commit. Like, think every time you smoke DMT, imagine the first hit breaking you through. Because if you go to a point where you want to turn around and come back and be like, no, never mind, I don't want this, it's too late. The molecule is going to do its thing, and especially if that hit is the breakthrough hit. There's nothing you can do. So before you even light the whatever you're smoking it out of, always commit to breaking through. Always document your experiences too to help you understand it. I personally do this stuff. I record videos. I mean, people like to do journals and different things like that. But just always take it slow. With DMT, DMT is very, very, very fast. Very, very, very intense. And if it's your first time smoking it, I do hope you the best. I do want you guys to have positive experiences out of this. And approaching this with nothing but respect is the most absolute vital piece of information I can give you. If you're smoking DMT because you want to fucking trip out and be like, whoa, this is not the drug for you. DMT is a fucking tool for consciousness expansion. It is one of the most spiritual, life-changing experiences you can have. And disrespecting that is definitely ingredients for a bad time. But always do it in a place that you are very comfortable in. Always do it in a place you can easily, like always on a couch, in case you, because when you break through, in my live experience video is really weird, and I didn't realize I was moving around until I actually watched it. But always be in a space you can like flop over and, DMT. I mean, that's pretty much my advice. I'll get into LSD and psilocybin. A couple videos. Well, probably my next video will be about LSD because I get asked about that a lot. So yeah, shout out to my sister for this sick fucking beanie, by the way. Shout out to my 4,000 fucking subscribers I just hit as of yesterday, I saw. Fucking love you guys. We got plenty more coming out. I know I said I got a new camera and I'm going to be recording videos off of it, but I have to get another fucking memory card for it. I haven't done it yet. I'm a lazy bastard. So yeah, the douchebag Santa Claus lied. Alright, well, Icarus 480 here. As always, peace, love, and smoke DMT.